So many challenges out there, but I think the biggest one that I see is the OT, IT kind of conversation. Like there's a lot of disparate data sources out there, they're trapped in these silos, it's hard in legacy tech, and what we're trying to do is bring those fragmented systems together, and that's one of the biggest challenges that I see out there. AI is at the heart of all of them. I think now with the simplification that Databricks has got in its platform, you can see AI in Genie, which is pretty amazing. We're building AI BI dashboards where business leaders are now using natural language, asking questions of their business and just surfacing it up. I think that's been really tricky, and now we can do it across industry by business unit to surface up really insightful information. So I think it's a game changer.
So in our experience of working with energy, oil, mining, gas, heavy assets industries, we see that the approach is different in the sense that it is all based on operational efficiency and predictive maintenance. While other verticals talk a lot to us about customer-facing and user-based AI applications, we saw a lot of operational efficiency and predictive maintenance use cases and attractiveness from the energy, mining and utilities industry. But one of the key barriers, specifically in this industry for companies to realize value, is data silos, right? There are so many types of different fragmented types of data coming from different sources that need to be put together. That's one. The second big challenge or the barrier that we see and are seeing more now is the upskilling of people and how people are really adopting these new tools, processes, and the agents that are being put on top.
Yeah, I think it's from the general excitement and hype to now, and then trying things, which a lot of people did POCs, but now it's really coming down to where the rubber hits the road. People now want to see what can we actually do with it and how can we deliver value. So I think it's a big shift that we're seeing now, that companies really want to see outcomes. In terms of generative AI, there's still a lot of ongoing work. Obviously, maintenance, all that data, sensors, there's a lot, and I think there's a lot of value to unlock there. But I've seen more in traditional machine learning as well, prediction of failure, and the whole predictive maintenance is such a great value case. SA Power Networks, they have done something very interesting. They've put their 50-year maintenance history in which nobody wants to go through because it's pretty dry, 50 years of maintenance notes, but very valuable information. And now you can talk to it. So if you're a linesman, the last thing you want to do when you're hanging on a high voltage line is spending time in your SAP system. But in natural language, you can say, what do I have to know about this transformer?
We've evolved now into agentic capabilities. And I think that's, taken generative AI into the next stage of really end-to-end solutions. Specifically, when you think about the mining industry or the energy industry, these are industries that have lots of heavy assets. These are industries that will be working remotely. And what I'm going with this point is that they're still going to have a lot of classical machine learning type of applications, but in addition, there's going to be a lot of big opportunities to tap into unstructured data that they'll have in these sites, mine sites as an example, or upper sites in terms of that. So there's a big opportunity to tap into both the structured and the unstructured data, and agents can bring this all together for an end-to-end type solution. So that's what we're starting to see in terms of these type of industries.